My dream for every child is for them to want to dream to achieve the talent they are good at. I wish every child can go to school because education is important. I wish for every child a peaceful home, and when a child is sick, I wish a person can take care of him or her. I wish every child can have fun with no wars, and that all the children who don't have blankets, socks, jerseys could keep warm. I wish every child who wants to write a book does not go off track. And I wish every child can feel safe at home and outdoors, and I don't want anyone to be harmed. I want every child to inspire others with their talents and to be themselves without showing off.
I started writing when I was in hospital, fighting heart battles, and the doctors didn't want me to miss out on anything that was happening in school. So they told me to journal every day. So they told me to keep a note, put it beside my bed and sleep, and they would take the notes, read it. If you didn't like the medicine, write it out, and we'll know how we can help you. So even after I got better and we left the hospital, my writing talent never left me. It has always been with me up to today. And every day I journal, and since then I journal every day, and at the end of the year I pick up my journals, and actually there are guidelines for me to know what I'm going to write about, and then start writing, and then I can just start thinking about publishing a book.
Can you tell us what inspired you to write? Where did it start? Did someone whisper in your ears to say, I want you to be a writer? Or is it something from within? Is it something that, came up from within? Or someone said, be a writer? Just tell us.
It started when I went to visit one of my local bookstores. I was seeing that most of the books were written by adults,
Wow.
the children's books.
Wow.
But then I was like that, why can't children write their own children's
My God.
They should just take all those experiences they never want to forget. They should just fold it into the shape of a book. They can just start writing inside, and then they can publish the experience throughout the world.
Wow.
So then they can share their life with others.
Where do you see yourself in 3 years to come? Or rather 5 years to come? Share your dream with us.
I see myself as a renowned world author, and I also see myself becoming a politician who fights for children's rights.
I saw it. Wow.
Yeah, and those are my dreams for in the next 5 years or 3 years to come.
And in 5 years' time, I see myself being a children's activist and helping children to read, write, and spell so that my perfect wish will come true. That they may always be welcomed into the world and never give up on their dreams, to always stand up for what they believe in.
My name is Natalie Wamboe. I'm 10 years old. I am an author. I'm in class 5 and I have written 3 books. My first book is called Natalie's Poems. It is a poetry book full of inspirational poems which are meant to answer some simple questions in life. And my second book is called Kenya, My Country, My Story. Now, the reason I wrote this book is because many Kenyans in our country love talking about the negative things that have happened. And so I thought to myself, why can't I write all the positive things that have happened in Kenya in a book? And the second reason I wrote it is because I wanted to celebrate all the Kenyans who are making a difference in our country and what we can do to make our country a better place for all Kenyans to live in. Recently, I have just launched my third book. It's called Extraordinary Kenyans Doing Extraordinary Things. And it's about 40 Kenyans, 20 men and 20 women who are all doing great things in different fields. These people have all overcome challenges just to achieve their goals. And this is what actually shaped my thoughts into writing this book. Some of them have overcome what you might consider insurmountable odds. Not only to solve your personal goals, but to serve your fellow Kenyans. Some of those challenges were societal vice, poverty, tragedies, and social expectations. Each person in this book gives you a story that you can be able to apply to your life stories. Hard work, courage, practice, service above self, commitment to values, gratitude, and so much more.
Right.
My name is Laurenti, but you can call me Lolo, Nkamankeng, and my child is Michelle Nkamankeng, the youngest author in the continent. We knew that she loved reading at the age of 4, but became an author, start writing. We didn't get that one, but at the age of 6, she proved to us that she got another talent coming. She's all passionate about education. As you heard, she was saying education. So her first thing is education. When she finished with her schoolwork and everything, then we do something. Most of the time during holidays, then that is the time she goes to speak, because she's also a public speaker, and also she's a voiceover artist. So we try to manage her time to make sure that it shouldn't affect her schoolwork. Yeah, so it's very easy to, sometimes she gets tired, but when we see that she's tired, we give a space. That is why I became her manager, so that as a mom, I will understand that no, my child is one, it's like this, it needs a rest. So I'm a mom, the same time I'm a manager, so I know how to manage, to balance her stuff.
The event was inspiring. I mean, she's a 9-year-old and there's also a 10-year-old, and they've already published like 8 books and one has already published 3, so it's inspiring a lot.
I love that Michelle and Natalie were inspiring people to read and write and showing the importance of education.
I heard on radio yesterday when they were interviewing Natalie and Michelle, and then like I had goosebumps, and I'm like, I'm going there and I'm gonna bring my kids. I want them to be inspired.
My name is Priscilla Wedera Kirugo from Nairobi, Kenya. I am a mother to a beautiful girl called Natalie, who is 10 years old. And Natalie is an author, a poet, as well as a motivational speaker. She published her first book when she was 8, second book when she was 9, third book just recently when she turned 10. I think as parents, it's our number one role to discover what ability that our children have, and then try to bring it out and nurture it as much as possible. So for me, actually, I'm the one who has done all the nurturing so far. So from identifying, she started writing when she had just gone through a heart surgery, and then we continued, and she started keeping daily journals, and then when she was 8 we published, and I took it upon myself now to get her name out there, so just telling the public about her and arranging presentations for her, interviews and media interviews and presentations, and so it's more for the parents to take the lead role in their children's talents. First and foremost, to me, she is still a child, and she needs to enjoy her childhood. That's my primary role as a parent, to ensure that the media, television and people are not using her. I normally tell her, we won't allow TV to use you, it's you to use it now to inspire other people. So I keep her very grounded. I remind her where she has come from and where she's going. There's time for play, there's time to go to school and read, and then there's time now to write her and do her presentation. So Monday to Friday she's a student. Actually, she doesn't do anything else other than go to school and work very hard, and then over the weekends now, that's when we do a bit of talent and a bit of play here and there, and rest as well.